What's up? What's up? This is your boy Travis Lytle Jr. I am the Millennial Motivator here with another episode of Millennials that Pray. So I'm super excited each and every week when I'm able to really come to you all and give you all some real motivation, but also just kind of be very transparent with you all on where this movement is really taking my life. And so today we start a new series. Vision is a game changer. So we're going to be talking for 4 weeks, starting with today, part 1, about vision being a game changer. And I know all of you all you maybe have heard somebody talk about vision, the importance of vision, but I really want to give you all my perspective of why, with part 1 being today, why vision is important when it comes to leadership. Why vision is important in leadership. So when you think about vision, you first need to have a vision. You then need to brainstorm how to accomplish that vision. And then you need to create goals. And then you need to measure and continue to monitor the progress made towards achieving that vision, right? So the first question I have for all of you is, what drives your actions? What are your beliefs? What drives your beliefs? What drives your task? What drives your leadership? What really keeps you going? Why be I'm going to do whatever type of leader instead of being the leader that sets the tone when they step into an environment? I do believe in live my life by these 3 E's, and that is education, experiences, and environments. Environment, speaking of, when I go into a different place, when I go to a different venue, when I step foot into a place, I go to a conference, I want to be able to set the tone. I want to be able to set the tone for all the people that are around me. They know when I step foot, now we are ready for business. That's the type of energy that you should give off. That's the type of vision. When you meet a person with strong vision, impeccable vision, they know where they're going. They know the people that they are leading. They know where they're going, and there's no wavering, right? So let me give it like this. Your vision can affect your purpose being defined. It can affect your life having any meaning and direction. I know for sure, for a fact, if you don't have any vision, you don't know what you're even called to do. You don't know what your assignment is on this earth. You don't know, why you even exist. You know what I'm saying? So purpose is quickly taken away without vision. So that's why it's imperative, it's paramount that if you are a leader, if you are seeking to be a leader, then you should have vision, period. Purpose, put it like this, purpose allows an individual to around the table to feel moved, to feel engaged, to feel connected, to feel committed, to feel loyal, to have a higher sense of value and, appreciation for what they're doing and where they are at. So vision leads to purpose and purpose leads to results. Don't forget that. Vision leads to purpose and purpose leads to results. So imagine this. Have you ever been in a situation where you've just been clocking in, clocking out, you're just getting a check. You don't really know what the overall company or organization mission, their vision is. You're just there. Have you ever just existed? You just was at a place working for a check, but didn't have any connection to the vision. Like you didn't even know what the vision was. I can only imagine how you felt every day, dreading going to work, going to a company, clocking in, wanting to go to a company, to get a check, but you really want to be a little more appreciated. You really want to know, how are your efforts achieving the company's overall goal? You don't even know what the goal is because you don't even know if there's a vision in place. So it's time to really fix the misconceptions when it comes to about vision so that you can gain vision and that you really can live a purpose-filled life. I 100% believe that everyone needs to get to a place where they're able to live their one life on purpose. If you're not able to live the one life that you have been given on purpose, then you're just living and breathing and you don't have any sense of, real substance, right? and passion, of behind what you're doing. So the first misconception about vision and why people that are leaders don't really think they should have vision, I want to fix that. So many people think the first misconception is that if you have vision, you have to be a visionary first. Not true. There's a difference between visionary and vision. When you have vision, you are able to, there's a difference between vision and visionary, right? It's not like you have to be a visionary before you can, talk about vision. No. When you have vision, it's that you're envisioning what you want something to look like or what you want something to be like. I have a vision that I want an organization of 500 to 1,000 individuals that I'm helping be healthy, that I'm helping have a lifestyle that they are proud of having, helping them go through the phases of One Life on Purpose. I have the ABCDE way of One Life on Purpose. A meaning activate, B meaning build, C meaning cultivate, D meaning direct, E meaning experience. So I have a vision that I want to have 500 people to be able to be within the organization that I'm helping lead, help them live their One Life on Purpose, but bigger than that, help them be able to make money on the side. If you don't have an additional stream of income, you only got one stream of income, what happens when you get fired from that job or you get laid off? What other income streams do you have going on to make sure that you're going to always have food on the table, that you're going to always have clothes in your back, that you're going to be able to keep up with the trends, you're going to be able to experience life and travel, right? What happens when you're one stream income? So I want to be able to, that's my vision, but help 500 individuals be able to live their One Life on Purpose, be able to be healthy, be able to be wealthy, make some additional money on the side from whatever else they got going on. They could be a college student. They could be, having, a job. But besides going to school and working your part-time or full-time job, what else do you have going on the side? What about your passion? Have you ever looked into turning your passion into purpose, right? So all of that, don't go along with the misconception of in order to have a vision, you have to be a visionary. No. It's good to be a visionary, but you can have a vision because a vision is simply put as something that happens in the future, a future state, something that to be achieved one day, someday. That it hasn't existed already, but it is going to exist at some point. And so it don't matter the size of the vision. It could be big or small. Is simply stating that I have a project or I have a belief and I know that this is going to occur at some point in my life, right? My grandfather, my R.I.P. rest in heaven to my grandfather, but Mr. Lytle, Mr. Percy Lytle, he was a man that had impeccable vision, right? He had a business that he inherited from his father. So my great-grandfather, then now my grandfather and, some of my uncles and my dad, he had this electrical service business and company that his motto was and his vision, no matter how big or small, no job is too big or small. No job too big or too small. And that was what he believed in. And so I want you all to really get behind that and know that no matter how big or small the vision is, just know that it is imperative to have a vision as a leader. Leading anything, you need to have vision. And you don't have to be a visionary to have vision. Number 2, visions, the misconception again, is when it comes to about visions come from dreams. There's a difference between visions and dreams. Visions don't only come from dreams. Dreams may or may not may or may not exist. They may not even come to life. You may dream about having a Lamborghini, or you may dream about having a Jaguar. You may dream about having a Tesla. You may dream about these different things, but a vision is something that is realistic. It is attainable. It is achievable, right? So there's a big difference between a dream and a vision. So you can absolutely have a vision that is different than a dream. You may dream about having $1 million, but you may have a vision where you know how you can actually achieve $1 million, right? So a vision with you, imagine me in particular, I have a vision of being the Millennial Motivator, right? And my vision is simply put as not only just being the Millennial Motivator, but actually knowing that I will have impact and being able to make a noticeable difference. So I want you to know that whatever vision it is that you have is not something that has to be one thought. Like you just think about it today and now it's out of your mind. No, that's a dream because the dream may or may not happen. But a vision, I envisioned me graduating school early. I envisioned me being able to graduate with Lytle status, right? Of honor status when I graduated from college. I envisioned that. So that's why I was able to do it, because it was realistic. I knew I could make at least a 3.5 GPA. And when I graduated from college, I knew that I could graduate from college early. I knew that I could be a business owner, right? Those are things that are realistic, attainable, achievable. And now I know by me achieving those things, I know I can have a vision to put forth to do anything. The vision can be so big or it can be so small, and I know it can happen because I've done it before. So that's the kind of mindset you have. So don't worry about thinking that every vision has to be it's a dream first. No, you can have a vision, but you can have a vision outside of what the dream is. So that's the second misconception about dreams and visions. Now, the third misconception is visions have to be far-fetched, like, oh, I'm going to do that 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road. No, the vision doesn't have to be necessarily far-fetched. Time shouldn't be the factor that limits you to be able to think big and have a big vision. You have the vision. Habakkuk 2 talks about this in the Bible. You write it down, make it plain, and make it simple. Have the vision, make it plain, make it simple, make it clear, but know that it doesn't have to be dated to happen 10 or 15 years down the road. It can happen right now. It can happen. The vision could be, well, I have a vision to have 500 people in my organization in 2 months, 3 months, right? I have a vision to have $1,000, be making $1,000 every month by the next 6 months, right? So the vision doesn't have to be dated 15 years from now, okay? That's the third misconception. The fourth misconception is visions having to be too, really, really vague. No. You just have to make sure the vision is clear. Make sure the vision is precise enough. Make sure that it's easy for people to understand. Make sure it's something that you can apply action and pressure towards, because when you do so, you're going to be able to inspire someone. The vision has to be able to have some kind of energy. Like when you set the vision and you tell the people about it, like the people that you're leading, your team or whatever, when you are telling them about the vision, they should be able to feel your passion. You should be able to throw some lighter fluid on that vision and know that it's going to blow up. It's going to blaze in flames, right? Because that's the energy. Everything in your life is really about energy. When your energy is contagious, high energy, high income, right? I believe in that 100% because I know that when you're passionate about something and you don't have to fake it, you're going to be able to achieve the results that you're looking for, period. Now, the fifth misconception that I'm going to pretty much wrap up this call by saying, the fifth one is vision isn't needed to lead. That's just not true. Like, you have to have vision to lead. Anything that you're wanting to lead and you want to turn from where it is, like, five people being involved to 500 people being involved, you got to have some vision. People need to know where they're going and where you're taking them, right? Where is the promised land? It has to be able to drive individuals to a destination, and you cannot just say, I'm a traditional leader where this is my leadership style. I don't really have vision. And you expect to receive results? No. Without vision, you're going to be stagnant. You're not going to know how you can reach higher heights, how you can elevate, how the business can grow, how you can grow and do better in your classes. You got to have a vision to know what's the target goal. What are you looking for? What are you looking in the future towards, right? What are you looking forward to being able to say, I did that, I made that happen? So it's very, very, as I wrap up this call today, I want you to know any great leader, any great business leader, any great individual that is moving and shaking, making things happen, they're going to be able to make sure it's clear why we're doing something and what are we doing. Why are we doing something and what we're doing? And we know that once you have set forth that vision, your mission, your vision of why you're doing something, and we have something to follow, 100%. I know then if I'm a part of a business and we have already been told what the vision is, I know why I'm doing it and what I'm doing. It's very clear, very simple. I know I can change the family dynamics. I can change my family dynamics. They can look at me as like, man, if TJ can do it, if Darius can do it, if Larissa can do it, if Antoine can do it, man, I can do it too, right? We're changing. We have to get to a point where we understand that vision is a game changer. That's what this new series I'm doing in November is all about. Vision is a game changer, because when you have vision now, people look up to you. They're inspired, right? People they actually can see that the generation is going to be changed because of you, right? And I want to leave y'all with this quote. Good business leaders create a vision, articulate the vision, passionately own the vision, and relentlessly drive it to completion. That is a quote by Jack Welch. Now, I love what he says about good business leaders. Okay, yeah, they have a vision and they create the vision. But I love what he says, articulate, passionately, and relentlessly. Like, you are able to articulate that thing. You know what it's about. You know why we're doing what we're doing. You're able to passionately believe in it. You have faith, right? And you're able to relentlessly drive it to completion, drive results, right? So that's all I really wanted to kind of share with you all today. The 5 misconceptions when it comes to vision. Number 1 was dealing with you got to be a visionary first before you can have vision. Not true. Number 2, visions only come from dreams. Not true. Number 3, visions have to be dated 15 years from now. Not true. Visions, have to be very, very vague. Not true. And then number 5, visions isn't needed to be a great leader. Definitely not true. So once you take heed to, if you came in late to the call, once you take heed to the 5 misconceptions and what I course correct, or what I corrected those misconceptions to give you the real raw facts of what vision actually looks like and why it is important when it comes to leadership, I promise you, you're going to see your life and the things that you currently are doing and working towards. You're going to see the different mindset that you have. You're going to see how many people actually believe in what you're doing, how many people want to follow and want to be a part of what you're doing. Okay. So that was this week's call. We talked about today for part 1 of our new series, Vision is a Game Changer. Today was part 1 where I talked about why vision is important in leadership. Next week, for part 2 of our series, we're going to talk about plan, action, and results. Because if you plan to fail, you fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And we know that's not what we want to do when we're looking towards ending 2019 on a strong note, when we look towards 2020. Because if we fail to plan, that's not going to do us any good. It's not going to do us any justice. So let's really fix our mindset, write it out, work diligently on what we plan out, and let's watch what manifests. So next week, join me on next Wednesday, join me on the call as we talk about more why vision is a game changer. I appreciate all of you all tuning in. Make sure you also go to my website, onelifeonpurpose.com, because I have some new affirmations that I've been saying every day that I wholeheartedly believe in, that are on there, that are really making sure I am focused. Just like my t-shirt says, from my t-shirt line, focus, execute, and dominate. These affirmations have really been getting me in the right frame of mind, right headspace, and having the right mindset. So go ahead and go over to the website to see more about what I'm making happen, and how I can help you make sure you can live your one life on purpose. So with that being the case, I love you all, and nothing you can do about it. Y'all have a great rest of your day, great afternoon, great productive rest of your week. It's Winning Wednesday, and I see y'all next week for another episode of Millennials That Pray, brought to you by One Life on Purpose. All right, peace.